Welcome to another edition of 2-Year-Olds in Training for the Harness Edge. I'm Harold Howe. We're here with Paul MacKenzie at Emerald Isle Training Center. Paul, you're sort of unique. You're the only guy I've interviewed who's just got one 2-year-old. But he's a horse that's had a fair bit of discussion about him in the last month or so. I've heard it from several different sources, and we're here to see what lies you're going to tell me about him. Badlands Believer. $5,000 yearling at the Standardbred Canada sale last fall. What did everybody hate about him?
I'd say, Harold, probably that his siblings there, they were by maybe, I think there was Stonebridge Regal or something, and only one of them showed a little talent. The other one I looked it up, but I never really seen they made the races. And this called the Badlands Hanover. They seem to be showing up a little bit now, and so I just took a shot. He looked like he had a good size. I think he was a February or March colt, and that's why I took a little shot at him.
You had some familiarity with the family. Kelly's Law is a horse I think everybody knows, better part of 700,000, but there's a lot of raceway performers in the family.
Yeah, on the second dam there, Kelly's Law, there was Cam Sox. There was a lot of good ink there, and I thought maybe... So if you go back, second dam is pretty good sometimes, so I thought I'd take a shot at that.
So how much have you gone with him so far?
He's been in 18, and he did it pretty handy there, and I've been backing him off a little bit. He's been 22 2 or 3 times, and he seems to do everything right when you're on the track.
By the pound, he certainly is worth the money. But for a big horse, he's got a lot of presence about him.
Yeah, he's quite a character around the barn too. He's a good doer. He eats good. He looks after himself well, and like I say, on the track, he's pretty gentle. He seems to go along real nice, and I think I got a 60-inch hobble on him or something, and he just does everything at this time that you want. And
I know you do have a sense that he's not just another horse.
I trained a few, and there was a few that I really liked. I had a little Mach 3 mare. I had a Cam Luck filly that I really liked that went on and did all right. And this fellow at this time seems to be a lot stronger than they were at the time.
To change the subject to something less pleasant than maybe a gold horse for you, the state of racing here in Ontario. Now we know what's happened. The breeders they were right on the edge of the cliff off the hop. And they're bleeding very badly, if not many of them done. And we don't know if the industry will recover. Some people say the next wave are going to be guys like you, the premier catch drivers at the tracks other than Woodbine Mohawk. You've had about, 10, 12-year run where you win $2 to $3 million like breaking sticks. Mind you do a lot of driving. Now we're 500 less days for the province. And Flamborough in particular is taking quite a haircut, your home track.
My home track.
What's a girl to do?
That's a good idea, Harold. I don't know. We're going to try and stick it out a little bit and, I don't know, try to keep catch dry. I'll keep training a few. And the thing is, right now, like in the month of May, when Flamborough closes, so the word is, if you can't get them raced. And that's, I would sooner see if they're going to do anything is if they had to cut the purse a little bit, but more racing, so you have opportunity to make a little. So if you got a cheaper horse, that you get them in maybe 3 times a month, where you can make a little money. As right now, as it's set up, you're not going to be able to get your cheaper horse in, and it's going to hurt.
It's no secret that there's Mennonite buyers looking all the time, and with racing at Flamborough done here in a few days until November, what do you do with those horses other than hand them the lead shank?
That's the problem right there, Harold. I have no idea. Like I said, I heard talk. A lot of guys are trying to go stateside. Some of them try to get into here, try to get into this, Tioga, Vernon, and places. And like you said, I don't know what. There's a lot of Mennonites around, is right, and it's not good for the business. And I don't know what you're going to do. To race a cheaper horse, your better horse, Woodbine, it's going to be all right. And then even when the grassroots and the Gold Series come up, and you're trying to race these horses at London, Grand River, I don't know, Sudbury's talking to open up again, Kawata's supposed to open up again. It's still, like I said, I would like to see more dates if we had to take a cut in anything and less purse, but so you could have an opportunity of racing to make a little money.
The racing industry here in Ontario is I won't say dominated, but there's a great presence from Atlantic Canada. And I understand there's a number of the guys, if they haven't packed up, they're on the verge of packing up to go back, even though the purse money there is nothing to get excited about, for sure.
No, it's maybe a little cheaper to keep one there on the feeding side. I think the hay and straw is a little cheaper down there, but a bag of grain I think is still $18 or something like here, or $19. So, and I don't know, maybe you can get in buddies with a farmer there and get some potatoes and a few lobsters maybe and live on that. But other than that, no, it's a little cheaper, but still the money is not that good. But I don't know, they seem to be a little happier down there.
Well, hopefully there'll be some happiness come here at some point. But thanks for sharing your thoughts, and good luck in the days ahead.
Thank you, Harold.
Harold Howe with Paul MacKenzie, 2-year-olds in training.